Hey guys, it's Sharika and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I would love to have you. So today we are doing a giant seafood boil. Here we have some Dungeness crabs, we have some crawfish, corn, sausage, and potato.
And Amazon.
Okay. And we have Ryan So Benji. I know y'all been asking for him. I told y'all he around the corner. Vlog life is the best life. Y'all need to come over there and see what's going down, okay? For today's drink, we have, Ryan made these. What's your name for them?
I have a Mai Tai.
Okay, and what do I have?
Yeah, it's a Mai Tai. Both of them Mai Tais.
Okay. Mai Tai toast. Cheers.
Clink, clink.
Okay, let's say grace.
Amen.
Hey.
This drink is so good.
Hey y'all. What's up? We doing this early.
Ooh.
On a Thursday.
How's yours?
Mine good. Ryan been sipping in the kitchen while he was cooking. Ryan made the food today. He was sipping, talking mess to people. I don't know what's going on with him, okay? It's good.
Yeah.
Y'all, I got these little miniature potatoes. It's so good.
Well, I be buying these from the small potatoes from Rose.
Mm-hmm.
They're always super sweet, but these aren't.
Oh, really?
Those aren't.
Yeah, because I like to do my little roasted potatoes in the oven with some salmon and asparagus. So good.
So good. But how y'all been?
How they miss you.
It's been a little minute.
They like, wait, Black Denim. I'm like, go on his channel. He don't go back by Black Denim no more, y'all. He binging now. Brian So binging.
Yes, y'all.
Is what they call him in these streets.
Y'all come and join me. I'm almost at 7K.
Period.
You know.
Period.
We doing our thing over there. This dip is good.
Yeah, it is. It's missing the accent though.
I'm fine with that.
The accent just take it up a notch. And I forgot to get us something to wipe our hands with. That's mine.
Yeah.
You see, Snaggletooth.
Just put it over there, not in the middle.
So y'all, I did watch a new show. The show is called Sex and Murder, I think. And the first episode I watched, it was pretty interesting. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened was tea. We gotta get somebody to bring us something now, because you know I can't have this stuff on my hand the entire video.
Buddy!
Like, it really bothers me.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
What happened to the whole roll? Thank you.
Okay. So, again, the story is from Love and Murder, I think. It was my first time watching it, and it was on record. Tony must have put it on record for me, because I've never even heard of it before. But
So you were just scrolling in your DVR and you seen it?
yeah, because we had got rid of a bunch of stuff. Because I went in there today, because you know I got to start my story time back. And I went in there today, and I'm like, let me see what's recorded, child. And nothing's recorded, okay? And I said, well, what is this murder and love or something, child? Love and murder.
The young and the murder.
But there was this woman, we'll call her Becky. So Becky was married, and Becky had been married for about 10 years. She had kids with her husband. They had the house, the car, the money, okay? Not too much money, like they wasn't filthy rich, but they had the money. Just living a good life.
That was comfortable.
Right. And some of her family and friends didn't know, like, that they had a troubled marriage. They had broke up and got back together several different times. But Becky's thing was she wanted to raise her kids with both parents, because she was raised by her uncle and her aunt. because her mom and her dad died from drug-related issues. They had contracted HIV, and they passed away like 6 months apart. So her uncle and her aunt raised her. So, you know, they going through their little issues. Becky was a flight attendant at first, and then she started working for her uncle at a very successful like insurance company. So she was making most of the money.
She was a breadwinner.
Right. So whatever, they never said like what issues they went through besides him being very controlling. And she got tired of it. So they finally filed for divorce, but they were still living in the same house. Because Becky owned a townhouse that she was waiting for it to get renovated. I guess the house that they were staying in was the husband's house. So he wasn't going nowhere, okay? So he wasn't going nowhere, and Becky was still gonna live her life. So Becky had a boyfriend. Becky's boyfriend was a very successful jewelry store owner. Like Curly got your back. So he was like Jacob the jeweler.
Right. That's better.
So one weekend, it was during the time of Hurricane Harvey. She left the kids with her with their daddy. She went to go spend some QT with her boyfriend, Jacob the jeweler. So wherever she was from, you know, they started telling them, okay, y'all need to evacuate. This is gonna be a really bad storm. She left her boyfriend's house. She texted her husband, told her husband that, well, I think that was her ex-husband. I think they had already got a divorce. But text baby daddy and told him, I'm on my way home. Do we need some water? I don't think we're gonna leave. We're just gonna stay at home because I think it's just gonna be a lot of rain. So he was being real short with her, like, no, we don't have no water. You know, I guess we can just stay home, whatever, whatever. So the storm hit. Of course, family members trying to check on everybody. Nobody hears from Becky. Boyfriend calling her, texting her back to back. Uncle, aunts, cousins, everybody calling her. Nobody can get in contact with him. The boyfriend, of course, said that she left the following morning. And the husband saying she never came back. So now, the uncle, all the family members are worried about her. They start, you know, posting stuff on Facebook. Have you seen my cousin? Posting her picture because it was a storm. So they was dealing with people that stayed home, that didn't evacuate. Their house getting flooded out. People getting stuck in the water. You know, the whole thing with storms. So they were worried about her, thinking that something happened because of that.
Right.
So the uncle called the police, reported her missing. But they didn't jump on the case right away because, again, it was a storm. Everybody was having issues. It was a lot of people that was missing, you know. So I think about 2 weeks later is when they kind of finally got to start the investigation with her. So somebody had hit her cousin up because, you know, her cousin had posted on, I think, Twitter saying, you know, this is my cousin's car. This is how she look. If you guys see her, please contact us, whatever. Somebody had contacted the cousin and said, I don't know if you guys know this, but that same Mercedes is at the Motel 6. Which they found that really strange because, honey, she's coined. She's not staying at the Motel 6. Okay?
No, I would ask a person that. That's saying, I'm like, well, what you doing at the Motel 6?
Okay. Like, how you saw it at the Motel 6? So, they decided they're going to go check out the car. And while checking out the car, they're going to look at some of the surveillance tapes to see how the car got there. So they noticed a guy drove her car there, left it, and this same guy, they were able to capture footage of him walking down the street, going into a Walmart, buying the bike, getting on the bike, and riding off into the night. Okay? The next morning, the car is still at the Motel 6. Mustang pulls up that looks just like the ex-husband's Mustang. They said he had like a really expensive Mustang, so it wasn't like a lot of those around. So they knew it was his Mustang. A guy that looks just like the husband, bald head, white dude, walked around the Mustang, kind of looked at the car, and then went in the trunk, put something in the trash, and drove off. So they decided, you know, they're gonna call him in for questioning him and the boyfriend, because usually in a case like that with a woman missing and she got an ex-husband, she going through drama in her relationship, plus she got a boyfriend, they decided both of them were gonna be prime suspects, so they wanted to talk to the both of them and ask them if they would take a polygraph test. The boyfriend and the husband failed the polygraph test. But luckily, the boyfriend, because he was a jeweler, you know, he kept surveillance everywhere, in his car, in his house, because of, you know, what he did for work. So he was covered. He showed where she was at his house. They had a little hanky-panky on the counter in the kitchen.
Correct.
She made him breakfast the next morning and she left. Okay. Now, the husband, they like, okay, well, you fit the description of this guy that dropped her car off, because it is in fact her car, the guy that was at Walmart that bought the bicycle, and the power drink. What are those drinks called?
The vitamin water or the Powerade?
Like when you, like the energy drink. He bought an energy drink because he had to drive that bicycle all the way home. Okay, so they like, you fit the description, and this looks exactly like your Mustang. And again, this guy looked just like you, but he said, it's not me. So they like, okay, we know he's lying. They went on his property somehow, you know, whatever they had to do. I guess they got the warrant to check out the property. They found the same bike. So they called him in again, and they told him, look, we know that this is the exact bike that was purchased the same day that her car was dropped off at that motel. We need you to come clean and tell us what happened. This fool says, let me go home for the night, and I'll come back tomorrow, and I'll let y'all know everything that happened. Now talk about privilege, okay? Y'all got the evidence right there that he was the one that did all this, but y'all gonna let him go home
to sleep on.
Right. So the guy that was interviewing him said that he really didn't think that he was gonna be alive the next day, because they felt like he was gonna do something to himself. So they got the CPS involved, and the people came and took the kids to her Becky's aunt's house. So the detective said, they come to take your kids, just tell us what happened. So they decided they're gonna play good cop, bad cop. He started crying because he was basically caught red-handed. The Walmart surveillance tape, all that stuff, he was caught red-handed. So girl, he starts to cry, and he's saying he didn't mean to do it. He loved her. He'll do anything to bring her back. He'll do anything to take back what he did. So the dude, it took the dude a minute for him to finally get him to say, like, what did you do? Like, you're doing all this crying. You already admitted that you did it, so just tell us what you did.
What's the team? So
this the good cop in there with him. The bad cop, like the mean cops that's tired of the bull-ish, they looking in the other room. So he started telling the story, like, she came home from her boyfriend's house, sweaty, looked like she had a real good long night. So he said he asked her where she been. And the lady said, "You're not my man. I don't have to tell you nothing. You don't need to know where I've been. I'm here now. My kids in there. We gonna sit this storm out and mind our own business." So he said, so she just started telling him, "Oh, you don't satisfy me in a bedroom." Now they been broke up. "You don't satisfy me in a bedroom, and I don't love you no more. Jacob the jeweler do it better." Just all this, that, and the third, which they knew it was a lie, because y'all were already broke up.
Right.
So he said, so he just started hugging her, begging her, pleading her, and he basically hugged her to death, is what he said.
A bear hug.
Yeah, like he just hugging her, like, "Please, oh my God, I love you so much, please, please, please." And then all of a sudden, she just stopped breathing. So the dude was like, okay. So he going on and on, crying, he's sorry, this, that, and third. So the other cops came in. It was a woman detective and then a guy. They was like, "Listen, cut the crap. You already done said you did it. Tell us where her body is so we can give her a proper burial." So he finally showed them where he put her body. He said he put her hands, what is it called? With the little string thing. What is it called?
I forgot what it's called, but
oh gosh, it's gonna drive me. Zip tie.
Yeah.
He zip tied her hands and her feet together and threw her in the woods, but it was like right after the storm, so it was still like a lot of water. So her body had already decomposed. They said she had just got her teeth done, and that was all that was left on the skeleton. And then her hands were still bound together, and her feet. So, you know, they went to trial, and they had another witness that wanted to testify, that saw the whole thing. And it was their 5-year-old daughter. So he thought that she was asleep. And the daughter told a totally different story. The daughter said, "My mom came in, they started arguing, and she said she's leaving him, and she's..." Girl, excuse my phone. I forgot to turn my phone on off. "My mom said, I'm leaving you and I'm taking my kids." And then my dad said, "No, you're not." And he pushed her on the bed. He started choking her, and then when I was standing at the door, he looked at me and he was very mad. And she said, and when he finished, he told me to go back upstairs and never tell anyone. But the dude only got 50 years. And the family, you know, of course, they wanted him to get death row. But he only got 50 years. And the people said, like, he could have got away with it. If the surveillance cameras and stuff wasn't there, they would have never found her, because one of the conditions she was in when they found her body, and two, because of the storm and all that water that they had to walk through, they said they don't think they would have ever found her. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So if y'all know the show, I want to say it's called Love and Murder, or Murder and Love, something like that. And it was my first time watching that episode, or watching that show. So y'all let me know if y'all have seen it before. It was crazy.
That's nuts.
And I didn't know that they would let like a young girl like that test it. Like, she's 5 years old. But she, I mean, if y'all would have heard like how clear, like.
So it had actual footage?
Yeah, it had the actual footage of the little girl talking. It had the actual footage of the interview. Like, this show doesn't do like reenactments like how For My Man and stuff like that. It showed the actual stuff. So that's why I really like it too, because it showed the real people all the way through.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Y'all better be careful who y'all have these babies by.
For real.
For y'all murder. Because, honey,
sometimes you just don't know that you're marrying a fool.
how was I to know that my love was delusional?
Sing the song, honey. I'm telling y'all, Rain been acting crazy all day.
I've been cool.
Rain been throwing them back, okay?
I just been chilling. I was on time this time.
Yeah, you were. I must admit.
Because I've been late to everything lately. Even my period.
Oh, y'all wish Ryan a happy belated birthday because his birthday was last week.
I'm 27. They couldn't believe it. My sister was like 27. You so young.
Yeah, he's singing real grown.
There you go.
He's singing real grown, child. He is still a baby.
Still a bunny.
But tell him what kind of content you do on your channel.
You know, I'm a vlog. I just vlog. You know, I do my lifestyle vlog. You know, it's my everyday life of a male influencer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cook, I entertain, I just tell you about my day. It's lit.
Yeah, y'all need to come over and check out our vlog channels.
Vlogging is so much fun.
I always had a link in the description box.
It's lit. It's so much fun.
Yeah,
it's very entertaining.
You just get to see, like, you can come into our home instead of just being in this room with us. Like, we just vlog what's going on. I know y'all done seen the comments and everybody keep telling y'all need to go to her vlog channel. That's where it goes down.
Straight up.
And then whenever we were able to start traveling, but it's been a lot of fun, y'all.
You know, because the girls will be flying to Aruba. Paris.
This is a Fruit Loop bird.
We tired of going to McDonald's. I'm sleeping.
Yeah. That's because you had them cocktails.
I'm gonna just that my beard.
And watching that Sad Behind show.
Y'all comment below if y'all seen the Women of the Nation, the Emmett Till story. It's so good.
I haven't watched it because I get triggered.
Yeah.
I get very sad with stories like that. I don't like watching that kind of
They warn you at the beginning of the show. It's a long warning that's very triggering. And they have a support line if you can't handle it.
Oh yeah.
It's sad. I remember I had to do the Emmett Till story like a project in high school, and I was traumatized.
Really?
I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to go nowhere alone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Especially at night. I was like,
Right.
Why you putting all your clothes over here?
Because I can't open them.
You want me to open them for you?
How you gonna open them with your teeth? You is not my husband.
No, I'm gagging when people, like, the new people, I guess, they're like, oh, so that's your boyfriend?
I'm like,
Really? On YouTube in her house? I'm screaming.
People sure be asking me that.
Is that your boyfriend?
Or like, y'all know, like sometimes I be like, oh, y'all, so my baby daddy here or whatever. They be like, oh, I thought y'all was married. I know y'all wasn't married. You know, people start going, I'm like, girl,
Calm down.
okay. Hey, you, calm down. What is like, hey, hey, Craig, calm down. So that's what I seen on Betty Twins. They have the funniest pop-ups, so it tricking me out.
Sound funny. My bad, I keep looking down because the girls is blowing me up. My friends are trying to see where I am.
What time you at? You gotta cook this weekend? Or no?
No?
Not this weekend.
Not this weekend. I don't think so. I didn't make any plans for this weekend. Cause I be wanting to relax, you know, just vlogging every day. Like
that's why I take Saturday and Sunday off. But if I do something, I'll pick up my camera if I want to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not forced to because I don't have to put nothing out on those days. So
I don't know, that's why your days be different now.
Well, I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's been my schedule for a while. But sometimes I'll pick up an extra day like Sunday, depending on, you know, what I got going on. So
really a little? Oh, goodness.
Does that mean you finished? I am, cause look at my towel. See, this is why I don't use paper towels, because I'm constantly wiping my hands.
The camera doesn't even give it no justice on how it look. Dang.
Like I have to constantly wipe my hands, and this little paper towel is not gonna do it for me.
Very absorbent.
Right. Bounty.
The quicker picker up.
Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I am Sharika B, and follow Ryan at
He's So Banshee. On Instagram and Ryan So Banshee YouTube.
Yeah, I'll have all of our information linked in the description box below, so you guys just click it and come on over and subscribe to the vlog channel. Support your people, okay? Support your people. You love us, support us. We're on the vlog channels, okay? So we'll see you guys on the next video. We love y'all. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.